Hi, I'm David Gerard and this is Pivot to AI, coming to you daily. Today, can we get away with a chatbot faking our data for us? No. Now, you want to know what the public thinks of something, you do a survey. Newspapers, marketers love this stuff. Trouble is, it's hard to get an actually good sample of the population. It's expensive and it's slow. Is the internet actually good for sampling? Do people answer their phones anymore? Getting a good sample is not easy. But here, in our fabulous AI future, what if we use, get this, synthetic sampling? Now, that's where you ask a chatbot to make up your survey answers for you. You might think that sounds like straight up data fraud, but it isn't because we've got a fancy name for it. One preprint even claims that asking a chatbot instead of people was really accurate. Does that mean we can get away with this? Probably not. Here's a nice paper, Your Polls on ChatGPT by G. Elliott Morris at the survey company VeriCite. It turns out that using a chatbot for your data fraud isn't accurate and it doesn't work. VeriCite tested various chatbots on a survey that they'd already done the hard way, so they had as good numbers as they could, to see if the bot gave the same sort of responses. They used, quote, 1. The persona of a real person. 2. The question we would like the model to ask. And 3. The response options for those questions, unquote. The main question was, quote, do you approve or disapprove of the way Donald Trump is handling his job as president, unquote. But VeriCite also threw in an extra question to see how the bot did outside his training. They asked about the new abundance agenda plans to limit local zoning rules. So the chatbots just didn't work. The error rate was from 4% to 23%. They had errors around 15 to 30% on the results for different demographics. This was just unusable trash. Strength of approving or disapproving of President Trump, the bot was completely wrong, with error rates around 20%. For the bonus question, limit local zoning rules to build more homes, which was outside the bot's training, it gave an answer that was opposite the real-life survey, and it turned a 29% don't know into 0%. That's another thing. The chatbots almost never answered don't know, but that's a very common answer in surveys. Basically, the bots just failed hard. Quote, overall, the performance of our synthetic sample is too poor to be useful. We do not trust them at all to represent key groups in the population, unquote. If you're faking your survey data, you're just lying and you're wasting everyone's time. You might think that was obvious, but... Thanks for tuning in to Pivot to AI. If you found this episode useful or informative, please forward it to just one other person. Please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a nice podcast review, and it's funding beg time. Pivot is funded by you, the viewers and listeners. This is my job right now. So if you can drop just $5 into the Patreon in the show notes below, it helps a lot. Thank you all. See you tomorrow, and bye for now.